But yeah, with the wireless as well. On venue prep day, wireless is obviously coming in here. How many of you are using it? 3, 4, 4. Okay. We may not have quiet time on venue prep day, and I know that's something that all of your sound people will want. I have specifically not scheduled anyone to tech in this space until Thursday. We're loaded on venue prep on Tuesday. So Wednesday there will be some available time for your sound people to come in for quiet time. That is something that I do for this space because I know it is big space and we have to do this. So once all of your sound people talk to each other, we will find a time that is good on that Wednesday to come in and bring out the room so that we've got it sounding right. And once that is done, we will tape every single switch we can possibly tape, and it will be what we have the best. Whatever. I live here after August 2nd, so yeah.
So I have a few, I think, yes or no questions.
Okay.
In the vein of hanging, say, streamers from the rails of catwalk?
As long as they are fireproof, they are fine.
All right.
And I need to see, everybody knows about fireproofing, but I need a certificate for anything that's fabric or wood or anything that might catch on fire that comes into this building.
All right.
Okay.
And the audience, will there be an aisle through the center of the audience?
Last year there was.
Okay.
And if the center aisle is what you want, then that is what we will do.
Okay.
Our options are either to do a center aisle or to do an aisle up either side. Center aisle makes most sense to me, but that will
And
be
I
something
assume
we
does that
decide
be standard for all of us?
the audience will be one setup.
All right. How does the center aisle sound?
Center aisle for everybody, yes. Awesome. First vote.
I don't care. I thought you wanted a center aisle.
And can we bring actors to the aisle?
Yes.
And can the actors come from, say, the back of the catwalk down the aisle?
Yes.
Okay.
They won't be particularly well lit. The shows that did it in last year, brought a lot of glow tape, and we had very well glow tape stairs, just to make sure that nobody fell down them.
All right. And is there a block that?
Yes,
makes
there are steps.
What were my other questions? Can we use the genie in a show?
No.
Okay. When does 15 minutes out begin?
15 minutes out begins when, it begins when your show ends.
People clap 15 minutes.
Yes. Again, there is a small amount of leeway with that. The way that Fringe is set up, for those of you who haven't done Fringe before, is there is 45 minutes between each show. 15 minutes is for you to load out, 15 minutes is for the next show to load in, and I have 15 minutes to get 240 people out of the space and then back in. So if you go over, the person you're probably hurting the most is me, which is fine. I would rather not have 240 people trying to stampede into this building in 2 minutes. So if you can be below 15, that's great. And I will cut you off at 15 and open your house if you are not ready.
And are we buying more minutes if our show's under 90 minutes?
No.
No, 15 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Swiping.
Yes.
Do we pick a color and
Yes.
that is our spike color?
We will do that on venue prep day as well. We will assign colors to all of you. I would prefer they be on the dark side of the color scheme because we don't want this floor to start looking like some sort of alien landing pad. Dark green, sure. And there's no noticeable glow tape on stage. If you want to do like little tiny glow dots, we can have that as a discussion. But if you need to do like long strips of glow tape, the answer is no.
And on the same question line, and a lot of us have discussed it, but now that all the shows are represented here, does anybody mind a number line as long as it's dark? No.
Anyone?
Just for our piece, so that final decision until we actually see it, just to determine like how bright it is.
It would be a dark blue. I mean, I have to order the actual numbers. So
At 0?
What?
At 0?
Yeah, 0 to 18.
I mean at the 0 line.
Oh, at the 0 line, yes.
So it would be in line with the monitors? Is this what, because we've got downstage monitors here, or?
It would probably be just up. I mean, if the monitors live down there the whole time, it would probably be just up with the monitors.
Does anyone have any objections to that?
If not, I have a portable one that we can put down in our 15, you know, but I was just saying everybody can have use of it.
Right,
Yeah.
right, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
So we're saying yes. I just want to make sure that there's no dissenting opinion about number line. Yes, we're okay. Great.
As part of our 2 minutes, can we, move on to the back?
No. It's about the egress and all that stuff we're gonna have to account for in here, keeping rows of, and you see an exit sign every 3 feet in here, and you might have overheard the FDNY likes to stop by the mama conversation. So, it's
We were
just,
friends
yeah,
then.
the last thing we need is FDNY coming in here and looking at it and going, that's not on your ground plan, stop the show. Okay?
Yes.
In the house turnaround, is 15 minutes enough for one person to tear the tickets typically, or do you think 2 people tearing tickets?
I would recommend 2 people if your numbers look like you're going to be anywhere over 100. I will come up and rip tickets alongside you if your line gets bad, but I can't guarantee that I'll be there because I have other things that I'm doing as well. When we are seating the house, I'm trying to get these people in as quickly and as safely as possible. So if that means that I'm ripping tickets next to you, I will do that. If you have another person, that's great.
Is there any furniture, like these tables that we could use, that we would have access to, or is that up in the air, or not?
I don't know. I would have to ask the Juan and Mary that you met. So if you have something specific that you see in here right now that you would like to use, let me know what it is, and I will.
These tables.
These tables. How
Yeah.
many of them?
I would say up to 4 if it's possible.
Okay, I will ask.
And chairs?
Thank you.
Basic
All of
chairs?
the folding chairs you see around are for your audience.
Mm-hmm.
Last year we did have 12 left over. I think it was 12. I think it was
12 folding chairs?
left over. Yes. So whatever folding chairs are not used for the audience are yours to use.
Oh, we had band chairs.
We had, because those were
Those are the band chairs.
those were the
that's
band
right.
chairs. Because last year we had a full orchestra.
I'm assuming there's going to be enough chairs in the dressing room, or is that?
Yeah, those chairs that are in the dressing room.
There aren't any.
will be chairs in the dressing room. Like, you don't
I remember one.
There are chairs for the dressing room. Yes.
Great.
Piggybacking off of that, I'd be interested in finding out about some generic black box.
Okay, I'll ask.
They didn't have any of those.
They didn't last year, but I'll ask.
Is there a props table, or do we just try to set up something ourselves?
Last year there wasn't really enough space to have a full-size prop table.
Okay.
We had a lot of companies that, because the piano is covered, a lot of people just laid things out on the piano when they weren't using it as a piano. And it's kind of whatever space you can find to create your own.
And one other question. After the house is open, can our crew dress stuff off stage? For instance,
Once the house is open, you can do whatever you want to, just people are going to see.
people are going to see it. Great, thank you.
Yeah, when I say house open, that doesn't stop you from doing things. It
It
just
won't.
means that there are people coming in.
You won't stop doing stuff.
What I will say is rather embarrassing though, is if you are still testing your wireless microphones when people are entering your house, it confuses them.
Yeah.
Because you just have an actor on stage being like, testing, mic 4, and people look at you like, what are you doing?
But it happens, it's a
It
festival.
does happen.
Things break and we have to fix them in that time, and we're gonna use every minute so that
Yes.
you can not have to sacrifice your show if it's that important.
Yeah, but we do run on time. So the time that your show